Good morning. I'm excited. See, that's Ian. Ian, say good morning. Just say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. You came to join me too. You're on there. You're just saying good morning.
Okay. I thought you were doing yourself first.
I am doing myself first.
Right,
see,
okay.
we have a plan. We have a plan.
See you in a minute.
See you. So and there's the sun coming up. Although the clouds are very changeable, so it's kind of raining at the minute. They're random clouds. I don't know what you call it. You can't really see that. You just take my word for it. So you can see it's like kind of bright and kind of sunny, but it's raining on me. So hello. Good morning. Hello. It's really nice to see you today. I had a great dance today. There are all sorts of like bits of minutia I need to sort out before I come down here, and quite a few days since I've been going earlier, I find myself needing to pee, and so I end up having to cut my dance short because I have to pee, and I'm next to water, which doesn't help me at all. So I'm trying to negotiate that, but today I'm fine, so I got to extend my dance as long as I wanted, and then of course the weather is actually pretty good, so that's great. And so I got a couple messages for today, and of course today is Valentine's Day. So my brother and sister-in-law and their kids live in Japan, and my sister-in-law emailed me because my brother is in Chile at the minute working, and he's doing a 24-hour flight to sit in a boardroom for 4 days and then a 24-hour flight back. So he's not actually going to Chile, is he? he's going through a very difficult and uncomfortable flying experience to being in a very unhospitable conference suite, probably with recycled air. But he's going to Chile, and so she said, you know, his safe journey, and also that she, you know, things go smoothly with her alone with kids in Tokyo because she's there by herself. And then my friend in Australia, who is going through many trials and tribulations, asked me to dance for her again for luck, which, as we know, means happiness. If you've heard that earlier podcast, that's the original meaning of the word. And of course, it's Valentine's Day. And I never give much credence to Valentine's Day, actually, because like my association with it, as long as I can remember, is just a time, an excuse for people to have to buy more things, and as far away from my concepts of love as you can expect, because it's just this holiday that's been taken over by consumerism. So I've pretty much always ignored it, because I think it puts all kinds of pressure on something that is absolutely the furthest thing away from it. So I did some research into Valentine's Day, and it's based upon there are three Saint Valentines actually, but the holiday or the day is based upon Saint Valentine, who was a priest who married people against Claudius's wishes in Roman times. Claudius was the emperor, I guess, and he felt that soldiers who were married were not good fighters, and it was time when the Roman Empire was falling apart. Not unlike now, except our regime is going the other way. They want everybody to get married. I just don't think politics should get involved in that at all. But the festival, of course, that it replaced, as all Christian festivals that were replaced, was Lupercalia, which was the festival of abundance and fertility, because of course this used to be the first month of the new year, pre-Roman calendar, because I think February, especially in this part of the world and in Europe as well, is when you really start to see the shift in weather. January is still quite gray. And so it was a day for hoping for fertile and abundant things, and I quite like that. And I got thinking about that within the context of my brother and his family, and myself as well, and this and love, and what love really means. And it led me to think about the risks that one takes for true love, because it is the most ultimate. It's a verb. It's a not noun. It's the most. It is the ultimate love. Living that and having that in your whole being. And if love directed all of our initiatives, we'd be in a much more balanced world, I think. You know, and it's complex because I think that, again, you know, the situation that my brother is in Japan is, I think the economic system that we have is pretty crap for people. Actually, the fact that he works in banking, you know, here we are talking about bankers, and he's in IT, very high end of IT, and he's made all sorts of sacrifices to provide for his family. And he's one of those accountants that I really appreciate. He's a very holistic, wonderful, loving man, and he works in banking, which is a bit of a shit system. Actually, I probably shouldn't be judgmental, but he's very good at precise, left-brained things, whilst he has a really good appreciation. He's very creative with his right brain as well. But I think it's crap that the abuse that is expected, you know, in terms of this work thing again, and how the separation of family and the demands that are put upon that, and how many hours we put into that is, yeah. So in a very roundabout way, I'm hoping for a transformation, you know, on this day of Lupercalia, which is about abundance and fertility. I'm hoping new seeds are sown for that are based upon a loving energy, where our motivations and our societies and our cultures and ourselves are based upon that. So that was it for everybody, and that's for everybody too. And that has nothing to do with greeting cards. So anyways, that was my thought for the day. So yeah. So Ian, how are you? How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
How was that for you today?
It was nice. It was different from the last time, but it was once I got into it was nice to be awake.
All right, so we had a battery problem again, but look, there's the sun. Okay, here we are. So Ian, talk to me. What's going on with? So how was it for you today?
Well, it was really nice today. It was a little bit rainy. It took me a bit longer to get into it. It's a different vibe, but I still enjoyed myself.
Yeah,
but I did come down here with an ulterior motive.
Did you now?
I had no idea it was Valentine's Day, but I kind of came down here to ask you something.
Yeah.
I'm kind of asking you, maybe to sort of marry me.
What? Yeah, this is a bit of a surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. TBD. Hey.